Hello and welcome to Kamitian Field in Holliston, Massachusetts on Friday, September 12th for SportView's award-winning production of Holliston Panther Football 2025. It's found only on Holliston Hub HCAT. Tonight the Panthers face the Lincoln-Sudbury Warriors in the season's home opener here at Kamitian. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, the Panthers started the year with a convincing win against Wayland. What do you expect to see from Holliston against Lincoln-Sudbury tonight?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Tom. What I'm expecting to see is some improvement in the ongoing improvement in the lines, especially the offensive line. They've been getting better and stronger as we've seen it go. And as that line will go, our running game will go. We had a tremendous running game last week with over 200 yards for Austin Rodenheiser. And maybe they'll open it up a little bit tonight with the passing game, too, if the line is able to give Tommy Quinn some time back there. Expect to see that. But it's the story this year so far has been that defense. And the defense has just been tremendous. I see no reason why that shouldn't continue tonight. It's a very, very good and talented team from Lincoln-Sudbury. This is their opening night. And, my rule, Tom, is that you don't know anything until the end of the third game. You don't know how anybody looks. Because, if Wayland is a superstar team, then we're in tremendous shape. So, we figure this out, see how it goes. But I'm expecting, to see some offense. And still, I'm expecting that defense to set the tone tonight.
Lincoln-Sudbury comes into this game with a record of 0-0. Last year they were 6-5 in Division I. Now they've moved down to the Division II. Their head coach is Justin McKay in his second season with the Warriors. Holliston with a 1-0 record. They were 5-6 last year. Their head coach is Mike Uroff in his second season with the Panthers. We're still waiting for the Warriors to show up. Maybe they got us scared. The Lincoln-Sudbury roster boasts 29 seniors and 20 freshmen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so it's a big squad.
They had a good year last year, as you said, Tom, and they were really, really young last year. So all these guys coming up and becoming seniors now, that's really a good sign for Lincoln-Sudbury.
To both of these causes. Holliston Youth and Family Services offers free medical.
Their quarterback is new this year. Number 9 quarterback Mason Tarantino. He just started 3 games last season.
Yeah, and you really don't know what these teams look like until we get some game film, because there was no film to see. Normally I get some game film to be able to watch and see what the tendencies might be, but we're just like last week, nobody really knows what's going on opening week for these teams.
Last week, the Panthers, with a 14-0 win, allowed just 124 yards to Wayland and racked up 324 on offense.
Right, and most of that was, as I said, was the running game. The running game has just been really special. They've been getting some good runs out of Austin and some of the other kids too. But I think what you may see is in the passing game, maybe a progression where you start with maybe some shorter passes, and then as the season goes on, work longer. But if they can get those passes to open up and get those safeties to move back and get out of the box, it's going to be really special for that run game.
Austin Rodenheiser with 213 rushing yards. Tommy Quinn from the quarterback spot was 6 for 9 for 64 yards and a touchdown. Rodenheiser with a touchdown also. But it was really the defense that was the Panther calling card.
Yeah, it was. And, it's led by those 3 captains. They play both ways, and they are just really, really special. Not just captains, but it's really special that they have the size, the strength, and they're all really, really talented ball players.
And fast.
Well, we talked about the speed of Holliston, and, of course, that's always been a trademark for them coming in. And, having great speed on both the offense and the defense. But this year, one of the things that Coach Yoroff told you and I during the coaches' interviews was that they're really excited about the strength conditioning that they did this year. And they, all the kids came in, they really did a lot, and they paid attention to it, and they feel it's really going to help, especially as the game goes on later in the game, and as the season goes on into the season. They're still lifting, and they're still doing stuff. So it's kind of it's a type of thing where you want the speed and the strength, together. That's called power, and that's how you get power football.
The coach talked about how he encourages his players to play other sports off season.
Yeah, they do. They do two things. They encourage them, and then as you had brought up several times, they also encourage the kids to study, and they have the study halls for the kids, which is really important because you want to these kids
love hearing that from the coach.
So
academics are so important.
Academics is very important to Coach Yoroff.
Captains out for the coin toss. Number 3, Matt Gimblett. Number 9, Max Murrow. And number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Number 3, Matthew Gimblett. And number 9, Max Morrow.
It's a big night here at Kamitian opening night for all the kids. Everybody's pumped. Carlos is pumped doing the PA.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
the crowd going out there already. Good crowd too. And I love the 6:30 start, by the way. Keep those up, Matt. Give us the 6:30 starts.
Taking time with the coin toss.
Well, there's about 103 captains for Lincoln-Sudbury out there. That's great. They probably got their seniors, and it's a big night for them, opening night too. I talked with one of the Foxborough coaches the other night, and I told him we were playing Lincoln-Sudbury, and he said, they played them last year, and of course Foxborough beat them last year, and he said that, he said, boy, I was wishing we get to play them again. He said, but you guys got them instead.
Lincoln-Sudbury will return the opening kickoff.
So Holliston will kick to Lincoln-Sudbury.
Well, Coach Yoroff wants to get that defense on the field first. He wants to see if they can stop them, get good field position for the offense.
We'll be back with the opening kickoff in just a few moments.
Please direct your attention to the flagpole near the south end zone. Please rise as you are able. Players, please remove your helmets. The Panthers are in their 73-7 formation. Please join the Holliston High School Panther Pep Band under the direction of Sean Bilodeau as they honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you.
All right, we're ready for some football, and we're ready to announce the 2025 HCAD Hub Holliston Hub HCAT sponsors for Holliston football. We've got Basil's Pizza and Sub, Main Effort Financial, the Superette, Henry Studio, and we'll be starting the first quarter for Central Cafe. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Some good food there with all those sponsors.
I don't want to walk in and say, do you know who I am?
No, you just want to walk in and say, can I have something for free?
Picking off for the Panthers, number 2, Austin Rodetizer.
No. Austin Rodetizer will do the kicking.
Let's see how they kick this week. Last week they kicked a lot just out into the flats out here, just beyond the second receiving line there, and see if he kicks deep like he did against Bellingham.
Pooch kick's going to get scooped up, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 5.
Well, that was funny because it went right down the center. I mean, they just kept going left and left and left, and then ended up going out of bounds.
There's no kick zone in high school football.
Nope.
A new term for the NFL. Big cheer crowd on. Cheers.
Big
cheer.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Holliston playing man-to-man defense.
Quarterback for the Warriors, number 9.
Number 9, Mason Tarantino at quarterback for the Warriors. First and 10 at the 35. Tarantino takes it himself. He's forward for about 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, he kind of bobbled that a little bit. I don't know if he was supposed to get that ball.
It looked like he missed a handoff.
Yeah.
Liam Brannigan at number 3, Matthew Gimblett run tackle.
Second and short.
Gain of 9 on the play. Second and 1.
In the Central Cafe first quarter.
Just a beautiful night for football.
Every night's a beautiful night for football, Tom. But it is. It's just been, the weather's just been incredible.
Second down and 1 for the Warriors. Hand off to Tasker.
Ooh.
He's into Panther territory, just inside the 40-yard line.
Tasker quick back. He's got good moves.
He's brought down by Matthew Gimblett.
One of the things that Holliston has been pretty good at, Tom, is tackling, and that's why this defense has been so strong. They've done a really good job of it. And they want to get the little stoppage a little bit more in those front 7 players, though.
Tarantino on first down.
Like that, right there.
He runs into Liam Brannigan and Matthew Gimblett. So it'll be second down and 10 from the 38.
Well, Liam Brannigan playing that outside does a really nice job containing and then wrapping and tackling. As I said, that's what they've been able to do very well. And when they contain, when they keep that play inside, there's such good tackling on the inside that you turn it in and you're going to get a stop. Second down and 10 minutes exactly left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Second down.
I'd watch going off, see if that offense goes to the left, plays the wide side.
Tasker left side. Has a nice gain out to the 30-yard line.
Matthew Tasker. He's brought down just short of the first down line.
So third down and 2 from the 30.
Yeah, right at the 30. So this is they got 2 shots at this. good size on that Lincoln-Sudbury line.
It is 3rd down and 2.
Great play.
Tarantino.
Whoa. Oh, I thought they got him a little early.
Gimblett and Brannigan again on the tackle.
Mason Tarantino on the keeper. Brought down by Brannigan.
Just enough for the first down.
The gain is good for a Lincoln-Sudbury first down.
So the ball's marked at the 26.
1st and 10 from the Holliston 26.
1st and 10 with 8:40 and the clock running in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Well, they've been working in between the tackles mostly here. Let's see if they design a play to get the outside. Again, I'd look to them to go left here.
First down.
Tasker tries the left. Flag flies.
This is coming back.
The handoff to Matthew Tasker.
Didn't like that block. Great crowd here tonight at Kamitian Field.
Well,
the cheer squad is exceptionally big tonight.
Not only a lot, but they're very loud, very active, very excited. You know, it's this start of a season. You come in here 1-0. It's one of the things both these teams want to do tonight. Early in the season, obviously, you want to play clean football. You don't want to have a lot of penalties and any turnovers.
To the 36-yard line. First down and 20.
So 1st and 20 from the 36. Tarantino takes it himself.
Oh, great job.
Kyle Raffi, number 33, got in there and got a hand on him.
Well, Kyle Raffi played that excellently. Again, containing, keeping him inside, and wrapping and making the tackle. They might have even had a little loss there.
Loss on the play of 1.
2nd and 21.
You know, Kyle, he's probably looking at that and saying, do I get a sack for that?
It was the quarterback. 2nd and 21 for Lincoln-Sudbury.
Watch over here. This is good passing down here. See if they send everybody.
Tarantino to the throw.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Warriors.
Yeah, they got a little lost back there, and the receiver got behind the defense, which is very rare. We really haven't seen that. And a lot of the plays I've seen, starting way back from the Norton scrimmage and through Bellingham, and of course last week through Wayland, it's one of the things they've done a good job of keeping the receivers in front of them. But that player just snuck out behind the defensive backs, and Tarantino gave him a throw that actually, if Holliston was about 2 or 3 feet closer, that could have been an interception, but they finished it off with a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good. And with 7:02 left in the Central Cafe first quarter, Lincoln-Sudbury's on the board first, 7-0. That touchdown catch was by Blake Wessel, one of the captains here.
Nice job, and that's the other thing about that catch is that ball is up, kind of an okay pass, not really wobbly.
It really wasn't a great pass.
But he was able to stick with it as a receiver. That's kind of tough sometimes when you've turned around and you're facing the ball coming in. Makes it a little bit tougher sometimes when they get that low pass. He did a nice job catching that ball. Okay, so now your offense comes on the field, and you got a shot to show them what you got. 7:02 left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Taking off of the Warriors, number 12, Charlie Patrick.
5-minute drive there from Lincoln-Sudbury.
Back deep for the Panthers, number 2, Austin Rodenheiser. Number 3, Matthew Gimblett.
All of it was on the ground except for that last pass. Chip kick to the left-hand side. Stays in bounds. Gimblett scoops it up. Dances his way up to the 40-yard line. Matt Gimblett. Nifty little return.
Now, what happened there was it almost looked like, I don't know if they were waiting for it to go out of bounds or not.
I think he was.
But what happened was it took a bounce, stayed in bounds, and he picked it up late and had a really nice move, put a really nice move on one of the defenders, got by him, and get all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Quarterback for the Panthers, number 5.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their own 40. Quarterback number 5, Tommy Quinn. Rodenheiser to his right. Quinn hauled down by number 12, Ryan Gallagher.
Quinn is dropped down in the backfield by number 12, Ryan Gallagher.
Well, it's a good idea, I think, because they had such a great running game in Wayland that you come out here and you think, well, the defense is going to think we're going to run. Let's set up a pass. Good idea. Just Lincoln-Sudbury had other things on their mind.
Second down.
2nd and 15. Fake to Rodenheiser. Quinn takes it, picks up 1.
Quarterback keeper. Brought down by a host of Warriors.
Staying over there in that short side of the field,
3rd and 14.
I got a pretty good idea that they may come over here. It gives them a little more room to, develop the play and get around the corner and use their speed. When they get outside, when they get in that corner and around that corner to the outside, they're a very, very dangerous team, Holliston is.
3rd down and 14 for Holliston. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 9, Max.
Clock stops with 5:21 in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Brings up 4th and 14. Number 44, Jake Brodsky, is in punt formation. Back deep for the Warriors, number 6.
Wow, their punt return is way back there.
Brodsky with the kick.
Oh,
Nice one. Taken by number 6. Brought out to the 39-yard line. That was
great,
Wessel.
Great punt by Brodsky. Boy, that was really up there. I thought that kick return was way too far back and just was able to take 2 steps forward and he got the ball. Great job.
They actually mark him at the Warrior 40-yard line.
That Warrior offensive line did a nice job in the last drive. See if Holliston's front 4 and then the 3 linebackers can control them in this series.
1st and 10.
Tarantino passes it to number 2. Strung out, number 16.
Jack Staley?
That was Jack Staley.
He's brought down for a loss by number 16, Jack Staley.
Nice job by Staley. Again, they're really defending the outside very, very well.
2nd and 10.
I don't know if the Lincoln-Sudbury line is picking these guys up on the blitz or if they're just not blitzing yet, but it doesn't look like they're putting too much pressure on that offensive backfield.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors. Tarantino to Tasker.
Boy, he's a good runner.
The handoff is to Matthew Tasker.
He's got a gain of 6. Bring up 3rd and 4.
Big 3rd down for field position here early on in the ball game with 4:12 clock running in the Central Cafe first quarter. 7-0. Lincoln-Sudbury in the lead. Tasker's having himself a ball game so far. Really good first quarter.
He had 900 yards for the Warriors last year.
It is third down.
Empty backfield.
And 4.
Tarantino's a running threat.
Now Tasker goes out. No, he's coming back out. Yeah, timeout.
We're going to have timeout.
Lincoln-Sudbury got a little bit mixed up on the situation there.
Well, it's only their first game, Jay. Give them a break.
I know. Yeah, and they know it's the big third down too, because if Holliston can stop them here, they get the ball back.
Well, we got them hungry thinking of Central Cafe so many times.
Got to stop saying that. Where do we start with Basil's? Well, I've seen the defense tonight, Tom. They've done they had some good plays here and there, and then Lincoln-Sudbury had that big holding penalty that brought them back 10 yards, and then they had a stoppage, so they had a second or third and long there when he threw the pass for the touchdown. And what's happening is when they're running the ball that well, if you're a defensive back, you tend to, maybe you're creeping up a little bit, and you're not expecting it, and then they just explode with the pass. 3:36 left to go in the Central Cafe first quarter.
See what Coach McKay has dialed up for this 3rd and 4.
And 4.
Tasker to Tarantino's left. Tarantino to throw.
Oh, he's fast.
Brodsky's got a piece of him.
Yeah, I think they're going to give it to him.
Let's see.
It's got to be just on the line. So if it's...
the referee walking in looks like it's going to be short.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little short. I mean, it's going to be just inches.
So 4th and just a smidge.
And I hate these too, because what happens is a lot of times on 4th and short like this is everyone kind of bunches up in the middle, and then something happens either to the outside or someone just right through the line. So you got to be really, really careful on these plays. You got to make sure in the second level your linebackers are going to be ready to make a tackle if it gets out there. Well, I don't know. They're looking for one of those technical visual things. I mean, it's pretty easy because...
Officials timeout for a measurement.
Because the goal of gain is right on the 50-yard line. The nose of the ball is not touching the 50. So I'm not sure what this is going to show you.
Can we challenge this?
No, that shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. No, it's going to be short.
Paul McGrath says it's going to be 4th down and inches.
It'll be 4th and a very short one.
Yeah, because you can tell by the other yard marker, when that other yard marker was put on the 40-yard line and stretch it 10 yards, it's going to be at the 50, and the ball itself is just a few inches from the 50-yard line. Tush push time.
Want to know, Panthers had good coverage on that one. Tarantino didn't have anybody open.
Yep. I was wondering if they'd keep Tasker in there as a blocker or if they'd bring another back in there. Because when I saw Tasker in there, I figured he might be running the ball, but he did a nice job blocking for them.
Tarantino under center. Goes forward.
First down.
Mason Tarantino pushes ahead for the first down.
So Lincoln-Sudbury converts in the first 4th down of the game.
10 from the Holliston 49-yard line.
Holliston's not making it easy. Second time around.
Well, they got to be careful because Tarantino looks like he's very fast. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Nick Athey when he gets out there running the ball. He gets out to that corner. He, seems like he has a second level of speed.
Well, Brodsky did catch him. Stop him short. Tasker left side stumbles. Strung out by the Panthers.
Tackle by number 9, Max Morrow.
Max Morrow with the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So no yards for for Tasker the first time tonight.
Well, he did have a little stumble there, but didn't matter. They had the defense was there to take care of him.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, look, watch them coming our way right here.
Tarantino to throw. Quick throw to Wessel. He's got to know. The ball's loose. Holliston says they've recovered. Turnover, Panther.
Wow. That was great. It was a really, really good catch.
Brodsky with the ball.
On the play, it's recovered by the Panthers.
It was a great catch, Tom. Great pass and catch. But
Wessel tried to stay in bounds.
When he came, he stayed in bounds, and just a little. Of course, you're going to do that. I mean, he wasn't wrong to do that, but then Holliston was able to get the ball out of there. Very nicely done by Holliston. And now what happens is we talked about playing a clean game, and if you're not going to play a clean game, or if you're going to have penalties, or you're going to have fumbles or turnovers, your offense has got to take advantage of this.
So 1st and 10 from the 37-yard lines for the Panthers.
You'll see some Rodenheiser here.
Rodenheiser makes it back maybe to the line of scrimmage. Clock running and 1:22 left in the Central Cafe first quarter.
Loss of 1 on the play.
I talked about last week, I talked about how this offensive line is very good on quick openers. And if you can get that quick opener and then, quickly get through the line and then cut out to the outside, that's when Holliston can do a lot of damage.
Actually, 2nd and 11.
2nd down.
Oh, he jumped. That's 5 yards for Holliston right there. That'll make it 2nd and about 4.
I don't know who that's
6.
on.
Well, they jumped. Did Holliston move?
I saw movement on the Holliston line.
Oh, they did. Wow.
On the offense.
Okay, they caught that. I didn't. I saw the movement from Lincoln-Sudbury.
It was tough to tell whether it was in a... It happened almost at the exact same time.
2nd and 16.
So it'll be 2nd and 16 for the Panthers from the 31. Quinn to throw.
Screen.
Jumps off a little screen to McGrath.
And they might have hit. There's a penalty back there. It might be a personal foul roughing the passer.
Number 10, Paul McGrath.
That would be huge for Holliston. That would almost give him.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on the defense.
15 yards. That is not an automatic first down. So it will, but they will get a first down on it.
So 15 seconds left in the Central Cafe first quarter.
You should move the chains. That's a first down. No, I know it's not automatic, but the ball is out beyond the line of gain. There you go.
We don't have the same chain gang we used to have.
Move those chains. That's it. There you go.
Gallagher and Mayer aren't coming through that door, Jay. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Quinn looks to throw, puts one up, wide open.
Bye-bye.
Matthew Gimblett, number 3. Touchdown, Panthers! 51-yard touchdown pass by Tommy Quinn.
Well, I talk about playing
Matthew Gimblett.
Talk about playing a clean game, and they had that penalty to give them the first down. They had the fumble to get the ball, the penalty to get them the big first down, and then they were able to just loft a pass for a long touchdown to Matt Gimblett. Beautifully lofted, beautifully thrown ball by Tommy Quinn, by the way. Nice call by Coach Uroff and his staff.
Sam Fourier lines up for the extra point.
Sam Fourier will attempt the extra point.
Oh, this is interesting.
Kick is up and no good.
No good.
No good.
We got a bad angle. Look good to
Yeah,
me.
it looks perfect from here.
The first quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Panthers trail Lincoln-Sudbury 7-6.
Well, that's a big shot in the arm for that offense and the defense. You know, you get in that first quarter, you go almost the whole first quarter, and, you know, you got nothing good happening for you offensively, and you got defensively, they were able to move the ball pretty well. But then, as I said earlier, I keep saying this, you got to play a clean game, and they had that fumble, and then they had the long penalty.
Turnovers and penalties.
Turnovers and penalties. That'll do it. Now, what you got to do on your side of the ball is avoid those.
Take advantage of bad football is what Coach Vrabel says.
That's right. And I believe that the Raiders did last week.
Ouch. Ouch.
Sorry.
Join the 0-1 club, Jay.
Yeah.
At least until Sunday.
Welcome in.
Snacking and beverage needs. Pizza, hot dogs, chicken fingers, mozzarella sticks, Gatorade, soda, water, hot soup, chips, and candy are all available for purchase. Cash, credit cards, and Venmo are accepted.
Just says two.
Kicking off for the Panthers.
Rodenheiser tees it up. Two receivers deep for the Warriors. Chip kick by Rodenheiser, taken by Wessel. Panthers string him out about the 41-yard line.
For Blake Wessel. He's tackled by number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Now they took advantage of that. I don't know if that's what Coach wanted them to do. If he wanted it to be kicked a little bit deeper than that, but
42-yard line.
pick up the ball there and gives him a short field.
Well, you're always hoping that those squib kicks go squirrely.
Yeah.
Like it did for Lincoln-Sudbury, their kickoff.
First down.
1st and 10 at the 42 for the Warriors. Tarantino on a keeper.
Ooh.
Saving tackle by Gimblett.
Gimlett's having himself a game tonight. You know, we talked about the three captains, Gimlett and the other two guys, and you know, Gimlett's really doing very, very well, and they're big, strong kids. You know, he and Max Morrow, and of course Austin Rodenheiser.
So 1st and 10 from the 46 now for the Warriors.
First and 10.
Tarantino to Tasker.
Whoa. Wow.
The handoff is to Matt Tasker.
That was a really, really nice tackle by Holliston, but Tasker got hit and moved the line back about a yard and a half.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8.
Who we got sponsoring this quarter?
Oh, this is Basil's Pizza and Sub, second quarter. 10:47 left to go. 7-6, Lincoln-Sudbury.
2nd down.
2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
Tasker goes wide, right?
Tarantino takes it himself. Paul McGrath and friends bring him down.
They're doing a great job. Their offensive line is doing a nice job, and what they're trying to do is it looks like Holliston's trying to split out a little bit more on the linebacker side to prevent those plays that were going out around the corner. And when they do that, it leaves the opening behind our defensive line. And Tarantino did a nice job of finding that.
Holliston takes a timeout with 10:17 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
Well, this year we're celebrating 4 major championship anniversaries by the Holliston Panther program. We're celebrating the 100th anniversary of the 1925 Tri-Valley League champion, the 50th anniversary of the 1975 first
Tri-County championship.
What did I say?
Tri-Valley.
Yeah. The 1975 50th anniversary of the 1975 first trip to the MIAA Super Bowl, the 40th anniversary of the 1985 Super Bowl State Championship, and the 10th anniversary of our 2015 Super Bowl State Championships. A lot of state champions going. 5 seems to be a good year for Holliston. If it ends in a 5, we're alive.
That's right. That 25 team, 1925, they stopped playing football for 37 years after that.
Yeah. They had, I guess, financial issues.
They have budget cuts.
Town.
School committee, make sure that doesn't happen.
I don't think they'll have any budget restraints after you keep getting crowds like this.
That's right.
It is third down and 2.
3rd and 2 for the Warriors. Tarantino to Tasker.
Yep, first down.
The handoff to Matt Tasker.
Tackled by Warren Greer, number 75, but moves the sticks.
The game is good for a Lincoln-Sudbury first down.
10 minutes left to go in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter. In Central Cafe, Basil 7 Pizza. They're killing me, Tom. I'm starved.
Wait till the Super Red quarter.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a picture of you at Henry Studios.
Get myself at a big road. They won't be able to.
Guess Jay's weight.
Yeah.
Tarantino on a keeper. Brannigan got a piece of him. Let's see where he got pushed out.
Looked like when he got around the corner, he just turned on the gas a little bit and got quite a few yards. But we can't tell from here. We know, he had about 6.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
You get down in this territory, 2nd and 4. Now, they've been running the ball pretty well, so they may continue to run, but this is a very good passing down.
Ball's on the 27-yard line. Brannigan to Tasker. Tackled by Brannigan.
One of the things that Tasker does, and we've talked a lot about the Austin Rodenheiser does it, Tristan Benson did it, all the great ones that we had here have done it, is he always goes forward. He's always falling forward. He get kind of turned around there. They get grabbed and whipped around, but then he ended up going forward, and that allowed him to pick up the first down. Good. He's a good runner. You can see why he got 900 yards last year. He'll have a lot more than that this year if he keeps this up.
So 1st and 10 from the Panther 23-yard line. 8:58 left to go in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. Tarantino under center. Gives it to... That wasn't Tasker.
One of the other things that Tasker has going for him is he's got that big offensive line, and they're tall, and he's a little shorter, so he may be a situation, too, where sometimes he gets lost in the scrum and everything that's going on down there, and then he pops out. Like last week, that great run by Roden Ostenheiser, he got caught in the scrum, and he took off down the field, and the rest of the scrum kept scrumming along, and he ended up getting the touchdown.
Love to see that, Jay. The team effort to push the pile. 2nd down and 7 from the 20-yard line. Hand off to Tasker.
Tasker up the middle.
Now, this is good old time, as you always say, rock'em sock'em football. And they're down there, and both lines are really going at each other. one of the things you got to be a little careful of, and I don't know if Lincoln-Sudbury is going to watch this or not, but Holliston's bringing their safeties down a little bit deep, so you got to be a little bit careful that there's not a release by like a tight end or something.
It'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 17.
3rd down and 3.
There's like almost no safeties back there at all.
Tasker.
Wow.
Tasker up the middle.
Boy, he squirted for that first down inside the 10-yard line now.
Tackled by Will.
You know, and sometimes when you're built like Tasker, you know, it looks like really strong legs and, you know, a little bit shorter. Like I said, sometimes he gets lost in the scrum, but also he's able to get his body into smaller places and work his way around and does a nice job of it. He's a good runner.
They spot the ball right at the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal with 6:44 to go here in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
1st down.
Tarantino, high snap, takes the... Whoa!
There you go.
Tackled by Staley.
Mason Tarantino on the keeper. Brought down by Jack Staley.
Nice job by Staley.
Wrapped him up for sure, Jay.
5-yard loss there. I thought when Tarantino went up, you know how they have those fakes when the quarterback jumps up in the air and the ball goes to send it to somebody else? That's what I thought the play was going to be when he went up there, but he had to go up there to get the ball. They were lucky, too, because if he didn't get that ball, that would have been trouble for them. So 2nd and goal at just about the 14.5-yard line.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Sideline warning? Yep.
Looks like there's just a sideline warning. You got to stay. Just get behind that white thing. Don't even stay near that white thing. Just get behind it. And it's a big enough thing you can see along the sideline that you don't want to be back there.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 15 for Lincoln-Sudbury.
2nd and goal from the 14.
6 minutes clock running in the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter.
Got a blitz right here because he's going to probably throw the ball.
Tarantino rolls right, looks downfield, dumps it off. Caught by number 11.
Flag.
Touchdown, Lincoln-Sudbury.
There's a flag. Let's see. Sometimes that's a block in the back.
There's a flag on the play.
That's usually blocking the back down there, but let's see what they call.
The pass from Tarantino was complete to number 11, Vincent Polcari.
5:39 left to go in the Basil Southern Pizza second quarter.
Looks like they're marking the block in the back from the foul, which was right at the inside the 5-yard line.
Block in the back on the offense.
Yeah, that's a tough one. We see that a lot. You see that a lot on kickoffs at all levels. At the high school right up to the pros. Tom, whenever you get a back who's running and he makes a cut and someone is ready to make a block, but he makes a cut, the defender turns to get to.
I think it was the receiver.
Yep.
The receiver was coming back to make a block on one of the defenders.
And that's when that happens, when people are cutting and going back and forth.
2nd and goal.
So ball's on the 14. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 14 now.
Same as just about a minute ago. Now Holliston pulls back their safeties a little bit, looking to defend the pass.
Tarantino takes it himself. Number 10, Paul McGrath with the sack.
He's sacked in the backfield by number 10, Paul McGrath.
Tarantino thought he was going to dance around the left side, but number 10.
Well, number 10, Paul McGrath
hunted him down.
Yeah, he was having none of it. Paul's a guy that they expect a lot offensively and defensively. expect a lot of him. And
so Holliston takes a timeout with 5:08 to go in the Basil's Pizza and Subs second quarter.
Yeah, just kind of finish that off. They expect a lot from Paul McGrath. Him and Flannery both as receivers, but Paul McGrath, they expect a lot on the defensive side of the ball too. And he played a pretty good game down in Wayland. You know, a lot of times you don't have to be called for tackles all the time to play a good game on defense. If you're turning that team in, or you're containing well, or you're coming up, or you're making somebody change or something like that, you know, that counts too.
I think they had good containment on the left, and McGrath coming fast and furious from the right side, the weak side. So it'll be third down and goal from the 20-yard line.
See, now, you know what you want to do, Coach Uroff, Coach Conrad. They can maybe do something a little funny with the defense now if they want to send somebody or anything. The only thing you have to make sure you do is contain around the corner, set that edge. Don't let anybody get outside you, and then you can have the safeties come up. Normally, I would say this is a passing down, but we'll see how they play it over there. You know, their running game has been pretty strong, so sometimes what you want to do, you know, you're going to have two shots at this. Sometimes you're going to say, let's see if we can get 10 or 15 yards on a run, but other times you just want to throw that pass.
Tarantino's always got the run option, run-pass option. Crowd whooping it up. Tarantino rolls right to the end zone.
He got there all by himself.
Touchdown, Warriors.
Yeah, they got behind again, and I'm not quite sure what's going on down there. It's the same side of the field as when they scored down here.
15-yard touchdown pass.
You know, it's to Tarantino's right. Tarantino's throwing the ball to the right, and the player just got down there, and he looked like there was nobody around him, and I'm not sure how he got out there.
Yeah, it looks like he was being covered inside, and he was the outside receiver. They did a crossing pattern.
Number 12, Ryan Gallagher to attempt the PAT.
Well, Holliston certainly had their shots there.
Kick is good.
5 minutes exactly left to go in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter, 14-6.
So Tarantino with his second touchdown of the game. This one a 20-yarder to number 6. Not on the program.
Oh, that's why he's scoring. They snuck him in there. Well, I got a second. This week in Holliston football, by the way, brought to you by Ken Dunn. He's done a great job with this. On this same weekend, 10 years ago in 2015, the Holliston Panthers came from behind in the fourth quarter at Millis Hopedale, scoring after a long drive on a 5-yard pass from Jack Barrett to Brady Wells with 5:09 left to go to bring Holliston within 23-20 score. At this point in the game, well, I'll catch it up in a minute.
High kick by Lincoln-Sudbury.
Returnable.
Taken by Gimblett. Fights his way to the 37.
Get back to that Holliston Millis Hopedale game. At this point in the game, with the rain coming down, Coach Kiley called for the 2-point conversion pass, and Barrett hit Wells again to put the Panthers in front 22-21. It turned out to be the right call, and the defense held the Mohawks and scoreless the rest of the game, and Holliston came away with the victory.
I think I remember that game down in Millis.
We did that, yep.
And that Millis Hopedale squad, they got some good players from Hopedale.
They had some good players from Millis.
They did.
I don't know if that was the Baker years when the big lineman from Millis.
Rodenheiser to the middle of the field.
Rodenheiser up the middle.
Well, one of the things that Lincoln-Sudbury did very well was they had the scout. We saw the scout at the game last week. Lincoln-Sudbury scout, and looks like they scouted Rodenheiser very well. One of the things they're doing tonight is they're just going to say, we're not going to let him beat us. Now, that's okay, but then Holliston has all those other guys who can beat him, like the pass from Tommy Quinn to score the touchdown.
To Gimblett. 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
No, movement, procedure. Let's see. Oh, went. Yep, illegal procedure. That's the man in motion. I think moved towards the line. We got our ref up here, Joe. Joe, he'll tell us. He tells us everything. We look wicked smart, but it's really him that knows everything, not us.
He's our Gene Santori.
He is, yeah. He wants a microphone too, and I'm not sure we're going to get him one because we'll never get him off.
So it'll be 2nd and 14 now. 3:33. The clock is running in the Basil Pizza and Subs second quarter. Quinn rolls right.
Oh, great block.
Steps up, dumps it off to Murrow. Max Murrow. Inside the 20, inside the 35 to the 30-yard line.
You know, I talked a little bit earlier about, when you don't get the statistics, but you do stuff to win games. I didn't see who it was, but someone from Holliston threw a tremendous block on a defender coming in, and he gave.
I think it was Rodenheiser.
Was it Rodenheiser? He gave Tommy Quinn enough time to complete that pass. What a beautiful block!
No, Quinn stepped up inside that block and found Murrow. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from their the Warrior 30. Clock's running with 2:46 to go in the Basil's second quarter. 3 receivers to Tommy Quinn's left. He looks right, fires, complete to Gimblett. Gets away from one blocker, and he's down to the 15-yard line. Another Panther first down.
Well, there's Morrow, and then there's Gimblett, and now you look. Rodenheiser said, "Hey, I'm the third captain. Give me the ball. I'll score from here."
First down.
Good movement. The other thing this does too for your quarterback, it gives him some confidence that he can get back there and he can sit back there a little bit, give him some time. Offensive line has done a nice job on this drive.
Quinn.
Oh, wide open. Oh, he missed him. Wide open. This is coming back. This is coming back.
That's a holding call.
Pass for Tommy Quinn, intended for 9. Max Morrow is incomplete. He's a flag on the play.
Holding.
Holding on the offense.
1:56 left to go in the Basil 7 Pizza second quarter. It's turning into a really exciting second quarter.
Crowd likes it. So it'll be 1st down and 20 for Holliston.
It's 1st and 20 from the 27-yard line.
Ball's at the 27-yard line.
The defensive backs on Holliston's left side step back every time. There'll be an opening over there to hit somebody.
Quinn to throw on 1st down, ducks away from one defender. Squares up, throws deep, incomplete.
Pass from Tommy Quinn is incomplete. Intended for Paul McGrath.
Liam DeRoss came in and again, he had a really nice block in there to free Tommy Quinn.
So 2nd down and 20 for the Panthers.
Second down.
Quinn rolls right. Out of bounds.
Keeper by Tommy Quinn. He's pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
That's another loss. Now,
So 3rd and 25.
what you want to look at, Tom, when the defense is playing this well and they're coming across this well and they're that aggressive and nothing's stopping them, you get two options. Either some kind of a reverse, some kind of a play to reverse the ball, or a screen pass. But they're just coming. They're just that front four. They're just pinning their ears back, and they're coming full steam ahead. Nothing to stop them.
Third down.
See if we can get some kind of misdirection play here. Holliston calls a timeout.
Holliston's out of timeouts with 1:39 left in the Basil's second quarter. Well, this has been a great night for football, an exciting ball game.
It's a really good ball game.
Panthers put together a nice little drive here. A couple of key passes to Max Murrow and Matt Gimblett. Panthers trail by just one score.
You get down here, you got to take advantage of it now.
As a reminder,
We talk about playing a clean game with the penalties and the turnovers, but also you got to be careful not to take those losses. When Tommy gets to the outside like that, he's got to get that ball downfield a little bit so that he doesn't lose that 5-yard on a run like that. He's learning. He didn't play all last year at quarterback, so.
Education under fire, Jay. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
3rd and 25. Quinn drops. Throws deep. Overthrows Gimblett.
Tommy Quinn's pass is incomplete. Intended for Matthew Gimblett.
Should stop the clock.
.131 left to go in the Basil Sub and Pizza second quarter. He's getting the protection though now. He was able to drop back in the pocket there. The offensive line's coming into their own. I talked about that last week. How in the Norton scrimmage they looked okay, and then Bellingham they looked even a little better. And then last week against Wayland they looked pretty
3-9.
good.
Tell the clock to.
There's an issue with the clock here.
The clock did not run. The clock did not run during that play. The clock didn't run during the play. I took 6 seconds off.
According to the clock operator, the clock did not run during that play. It took 6 seconds.
I can hear him. Okay, you got it.
139. You get that 8 more seconds back up on the clock there. Tell you, don't mess with Joe. I'm telling you right now.
Thank you to that Panther cheerleader.
Yeah. She won't be able to cheer for another year now. She's strained her voice.
So it'll be 4th down and 25.
They're going to punt. It's a good call. You punt, you get the ball down into the end zone, and they can bring it back out to the 20. And, you pick up about 12 yards on this. If it's a real punt.
Well, hopefully you can. Angle it out of bounds.
Oh, and he did. Get it. Oh, he stopped. Did his foot go in?
Ball is down at the 1 yard line.
Great job.
Who was that?
I did not see.
Number 24, Lucas Perez.
Lucas Burdett, number 24.
What a great job of coverage, and what a nice punt, too.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 1 yard line.
So Lincoln-Sudbury's got to be careful. No penalties, no fumbles.
Well, I'll tell you, Tom, they both have to be careful. Both teams have to be careful here.
1st and 10. Mason Tarantino on the keeper.
I don't know how many timeouts Holliston has left. They took at least one.
I think they're out of timeouts.
They're totally out?
Yeah.
Brought down after a gain of 2 yards.
So Lincoln-Sudbury is going to be in no hurry here.
So 2nd and 6.
Now the thing is, Lincoln-Sudbury, they don't want to throw the ball, or if you do throw the ball and it's incomplete, it stops the clock. I don't think it's really going to matter because then they can let the clock run out. So this is a really good down to throw the ball right here.
I don't think that Lincoln-Sudbury is going to throw.
I would. If it was me, I'd throw right here.
You hate being right all the time.
I do.
Tarantino takes it inside handoff to Tasker.
Matthew Tasker up the middle.
And they don't even have to.
Brought down by number 3, Matthew Giblett.
So it'll be a 1st down as the chains move.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay seated for a very special halftime ceremony.
Clock's going to just.
Halftime ceremony is going to be the 2024 5th grade football team, which were champions last year, are going to get a chance to get honored at halftime.
And Lincoln-Sudbury is just going to let that clock run out.
Last year's 5th grade team, if you could please make your way to the field. Thank you.
So that'll be the end of the Basil's Pizza and Sub second quarter. 14-6, Lincoln-Sudbury in the lead.
The end of the first half with the score.
And the teams head into the Main Effort Financial locker room as they're sponsoring our halftime show. We'll be back with second half action in just a few moments.
Led by head coach Ryan Donahue, these young student athletes displayed tremendous commitment, talent, and teamwork. The kids started out as one team with one dream. It was the team mantra that guided them throughout the season. They made a commitment to each other to be better the next day than they were the day before. After a tough first half of the season, the kids showed real resiliency, regrouped, and attacked their goal. They went on a run to win the Division II Super Bowl and state championship. as one team with one
You
dream.
got the wrong roster for LS. Yeah, you got like 2 years ago.
Let us honor them now. As we announce each player's name, please step forward and be recognized.
Okay, nothing to do. It wasn't your fault.
Number 2, Harrison Cirillo.
Yeah, this is last year's. Did you print a copy?
Number 3, William Ignitz. Number 4, Aiden Doss. Number 5, Thomas Duffy. Number 10, Dylan Nellis.
I'm gonna give you this. Okay, that's this year's.
Number 11, Tyler Green. Number 13, Henry Greer. Number 19, Hayden Power. Number 22, Tyler Baker. Number 23, Ben Guyon. Number 27, Trevor Liskowski. Number 47, Cooper Aaron. Number 54, Johnny Doucette. Number 55, Justin Leclerc. Number 56, Landon Naylett. Number 61, Andrew Doktorov. Number 72, Donald Gracie Jr. And number 77, Jack Donahue. Panthers fans, let's hear it for head coach Ryan Donahue and the 2024 fifth grade state championship Holliston Panthers.
Great job. I'm gonna give you this year's roster. You have an old roster. Yeah, no problem.
Panthers fans, please stay seated for a halftime performance by the Holliston High School cheerleaders. Under the direction of head coach Kim Flannery.
Never gotten the first stop.
Okay, we're back for second half action. Panthers trail 14-6. But an exciting half of football. Halftime stats brought to you by Coach Stats. Ken Dunn. Tommy Quinn is 4 for 7 for 106 yards and a touchdown. Matt Gimblett has 2 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown. Max Morrow with 1 reception and for 37 yards. Paul McGrath 1 reception for 4 yards. For Lincoln-Sudbury, Mason Tarantino is 4 of 5 for 80 yards. 12 carries for 35 yards. Matthew Tasker is 11 rushes for 64 yards.
Welcome back.
And we found that the touchdowns were scored by number 4, Amari Thames, and number 6, Dominic DeCanto. We had been given last year's roster.
Yeah.
So Tarantino and Tasker were okay at 9 and 10. But the rest of the roster, probably wrong. Well, what do you think the coaches had to say to the team in the halftime?
Well, I think they're going to be kind of happy.
The main effort financial halftime that honored the 2024 fifth grade Super Bowl champs.
Well, one thing they're going to be happy about is there's the future.
There you go.
That's good. I think defense, they really got beat a little bit more than they've been beat. They really hadn't gotten beat at all coming into this game. But, you're playing up a step, so, you expect to maybe not do quite as well. But I think they'd be pretty happy. What they got to do, though, is take advantage of the situations. I like the play of the offensive line. I think they're playing better. As I said earlier, I want to see them improve over the next 2 or 3 games. They can really, sooner or later, this team is going to evolve. This offensive line is going to evolve so that they're going to be really, really, really good. And it's taking steps at a time, and I did see good steps there. So I'll continue the improvement on the offensive line.
I agree, Jay. You can see development on the team already.
Yeah, and then get a little more out of that defensive line, and I think they'll be in good shape.
Here's the Lincoln-Sudbury kick, very high. Gimblett takes it at the 20-yard line. Out to almost the 40.
The other thing they got to do is they did for a while, Holliston, when they scored their touchdown, they took advantage of mistakes that Lincoln-Sudbury had made. But you don't want to, it's good that you took advantage of those mistakes, but you don't want to have to rely on the other team making mistakes to get your offense going. So they're good for field position here to start off. Let's see what Coach Yoroff has up his sleeve.
We start the Superette third quarter. 1st and 10 Panthers at the 40-yard line. Rodenheiser can't get outside.
It starts out with Tommy Quinn going under center. Of course, when you go under center...
That was Max Murrow.
Max Murrow under center?
No, he carried the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
But Tommy, starting with Tommy under center, that helps your offensive line a little bit because when he gets the ball, he can go back and the back can react to that. So I think that might be why they're doing it.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Murrow again, this time on the right side.
Ooh.
Pushes number 51 back to the 45. Gain of 4.
Well, I've seen some good blocking here, but one of the things is when those holes are open, the back's going to have to, they got to figure out a way for those backs to get through those holes a little more quickly because, as I said at the beginning of the game, that's one thing that the Holliston offensive line is good at is get those quick openers and let those players get through quickly. But when it takes any time for a play to develop or a passing play, that's when the things kind of break down a little bit.
So 3rd down and 5 for Holliston. Fake to Murrow. Quinn gets away. Go. There's a small window in there. The loss on the play brings up 4th down, and the Panthers will be forced to punt.
Loss of 5 on the play, 4th and 10.
You're right, that Lincoln-Sudbury defense is just pinning their ears back.
They're just going, everybody's going to the ball. They're doing a very, very good job of that. Great punt.
Good
Ooh, did
punt
that hit
by
him?
Brodsky and a nice bounce.
Did that hit the Lincoln-Sudbury player?
No.
I guess not. I thought it might have on the bounce.
Downed at the 20-yard line by number 24, Lucas Perez.
Lucas Perez, number 24, downing that ball. He had a great job getting down and
Over 1st and 10.
holding Lincoln-Sudbury at the 1.
Yeah, what you want to do when you come out of the, you had a decent first half. You're right in this ball game. You want to come out and at least have a drive, if not score. Obviously, you want to score, but at least have a drive. And now what happens is, with 9:49 left to go in the Super at the 3rd, now you give them a little more momentum. So the defense is going to have to really tighten up here, keep this game within reach.
Tarantino rolls out, looks downfield, fires. Incomplete.
The pass from Mason Tarantino is incomplete.
That was great coverage right there. That's what they.
That was
that's what
number
you look
11,
at.
Tyler Motor.
Intended for number 4, Amari Thames. Number 16, Jack Staley was in coverage.
Great call. And I thought that was a great call by Coach McKay over there too, because
Carlos had that as
great call by Coach McKay. I was going to say because they come
Jack
out
Staley.
run.
Sorry, number 16 on the coverage on that play.
You're expecting a run out of there, and Lincoln-Sudbury threw a deep ball. A good call right there. I like that. I like mixing it up like that. But great coverage by Staley. Second and 10.
Tarantino with Tasker behind him. Tarantino to pass on 2nd and 10. Dumps it out complete.
I got to tell you, Tom, I know, I'm not supposed to be saying this, but their plays over there, they got some really imaginative plays. What they did there was just basically clean out the side, put the back out there, and let them throw the ball. And they get the first down. And it's interesting to see, this is their first game, so you wonder if they're going to start working. They know the running game works well, if they're going to start working a little bit more in the passing game.
DeCanto with number 6 with a catch and a first down for Lincoln-Sudbury. Ball's to the 33-yard line. Tasker to the outside.
Oh, boy.
He's got some green.
Handoff is to Matt Tasker. Brought down by Jack Staley and Paul.
Staley and McGrath on the tackle.
The game is good for Lincoln-Sudbury. First down.
Nice run by Tasker, and Hollis was able to get out and make that tackle. I thought when he got around the corner, I thought it was going to be a big problem. It was just a small problem. Clock running, 9:07 left to go in the Super at third quarter.
First and 10.
First and 10 from the 42. Tarantino under pressure, lets it go. Caught by number 6. Good pursuit by the Panthers.
Boy, does Tarantino. Oh, here we go.
Raffy thinks he got possession of the ball.
The flag is on the field. I wonder if he thought that they said something, maybe taunting or something. Tarantino, Tom, has really good vision. He's able to see the whole field, and he does a really nice job of that. He had 2 or 3 receivers he could have thrown the ball to there, but they were covered. Holliston did a nice job covering him. He ended up hitting the guy in the kind of like in the flat out there.
Ref is talking to Coach Uroff.
I'm not sure what this is. I only
Let's
see
do one of these NATO negotiating sessions.
I only see one flag there, so it's not like he's going to have a choice to make.
It looks like he has some sort of choice. Dead ball foul against Holliston.
Sportsmanlike conduct on the field.
Against Holliston. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
The result of the penalty is a Lincoln-Sudbury first down.
Panthers are going to have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, this is one of those things that we talked about, the clean game, and that this is an issue.
After a great play, too. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 23.
1st and 10 from the Holliston 23-yard line.
8:33. Clock is stopped here in the Superette third quarter.
Yeah, Holliston's still only one score away, so it's a
they
big
want to
stand
keep
here
it
by
that
the
way.
defense. Yeah.
Tasker, right side.
Handoff is to Matthew Tasker.
He gets 4 yards.
Getting a 4 on the play. Paul McGrath is in on the tackle.
What this is starting to do is Ryan Cushing, number 11, you see him kind of going along the line, and he kind of is the lead blocker in there for a few of these plays. Spreads out now a little bit. Let's see if they bring him back across to the left. Yep, there he goes. See if he lead blocks again. And there he goes.
Tasker, left-hand side, gets the corner. McGrath chases, but it's a touchdown.
Lincoln-Sudbury.
I see Cushing, number 11. They kind of key off of him, and they're bringing him out across the line back and forth, and it's signifying where the ball's going to go.
19-yard touchdown.
Right now, that Lincoln-Sudbury Ball Club is really controlling the line of scrimmage at this point.
Ryan Gallagher to attempt the point after touchdown.
It's good.
Kick is up and good.
Kick is good.
7:36 left to go in the Superette third quarter. 21-6. Lincoln-Sudbury.
Holliston 6.
So Matthew Tasker with a 23-yard end around puts the Warriors up by 2 scores.
And without that running, the way they run, and they're big and they're strong, you can tell they're strong. So what they're doing is that when you're running the ball like that, you're just leaning on that defensive line. After a while, the defensive line starts getting really tired. So 2 things have to happen here. One is, obviously you want to score. I don't care how quickly you score, just score. But if you don't score, you've got to at least get a drive here and take some time off the clock and give those guys on the defense a little bit of a rest. I will tell you, though, Tom, I'm very impressed with Lincoln-Sudbury. I think they're playing really well. I think they're playing really well offensively and defensively.
They look like a team that's gone down from Division I to Division II.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a lot of players, and they've got a lot of big players and some speed.
And it's a test.
Speed as well.
Yeah, we knew these 3 games with Lincoln-Sudbury, conquered Carlisle, and then the Canton would be it'd all be a test. I mean, Canton last week clobbered Franklin.
What was that all about?
34-0. So, we knew these 3 teams are going to be tough. You just want to measure yourself against them.
Gimblett takes it at the 20, at the 32. Gets across the 35.
Return is by Matthew Gimblett.
Well, for the sake of Holliston, I hope they don't get a lot of kickoffs to them this year. But if they do, Gimmel's going to break one or two of them.
He broke an 88-yarder last year
Yeah.
against Canton.
Yep.
So the ball's at the 37-yard line. Holliston will be first and 10. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the Superette third quarter. Let's see what the Panthers can do right now. Notice they put McGrath at the fullback and put Max Murrow as a tailback. Murrow on first down. Nice job plowing forward to the 41-yard line.
You know, it's interesting that I haven't seen Austin Rodenheiser in there much. I don't know if there's an issue there or what the story is. Of course, getting McGrath in there, that's going to really help their run game.
Rodenheiser is the wide receiver on the
there he
left-hand
is.
side.
Okay, yep.
Murrow on the left side. Stop for no gain.
Max Morrow on the carry.
Bring up third down and 5.
Adam Florida.
Well, again, this is a big third down because you want to sustain the drive. You also want to get a little bit better field position here.
3rd and 6.
Quinn to throw, complete to Rodenheiser. He breaks away up the left-hand side. Number 2, Austin Rodenheiser inside the 15.
Well, the reason that worked so well is because Tommy Quinn got a lot of time, and the reason he got a lot of time is the formation here. He went back, they kept two backs into block, and that made a big difference. You know, you got that offensive line, maybe one guy, maybe even two guys sneak through. You got those two backs back there to block. It gives your quarterback a lot of time. And they really needed that. That was a big third down. They really needed that. I like the way that Coach Yoroff is reacting to the what he's doing scheme-wise.
So first and 10 from the Panthers from their own 15. Murrow up the middle.
Fumble.
Ball's loose.
Looks like Lincoln-Sudbury got it. Yep.
That looked like somebody's helmet right on the ball.
It's recovered by the Warriors.
Yeah, that ball went flying up in the air.
So a good drive by the Panthers ends up in a turnover.
That's too bad. Well,
Will take over 1st and 10.
if nothing else, at least they gave him a long field.
So 1st and 10, Lincoln-Sudbury from their own 4-yard line.
You got to get the stop down here, Tom. You got to get that ball back with good field position.
5:48 to go in the Superette third quarter. Tasker off the left side for a few yards.
Handoff is to Matthew Tasker. Brought down by number 3, Matthew Gitlett.
The other thing is, too, Tom, you can't let them have much of a sustained drive here because you don't want them to eat 5 or 6 minutes off this clock. And whether they score or not, that's going to be really tough for Holliston to come back. You got to make your stop down here. I will tell you though, this is a good test for Holliston. This will get you figure out what you need to do and for the rest of the season. So it's a good test.
2nd and 4 for Lincoln-Sudbury. Tarantino takes it himself. He's got a first down. He's across the 20, almost to the 25.
Tarantino on the quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The gain is good.
Seeing one of the players stretch out made me think that the Lincoln-Sudbury athletic trainer is our beloved Nicole Siglin.
Yep.
Longtime athletic trainer here at the Holliston.
1st and 10.
4:25 left to go in the Super at third. 21-6, Lincoln-Sudbury.
1st and 10 from the 25. Tarantino pulls it back, takes it himself. Wow, great run all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, I'm telling you, I know I said it earlier, but he reminds me of Nick Athey so much. The way he plays, the way he gets outside, the way he keeps the ball, and he can run. He's got great speed.
First down.
Do you have a USB-C charger? Our iPad's gonna die doing film. No? Okay.
You're asking the wrong guy, though. Or just the clock operator.
1st and 10 from the 41 for the Warriors. 3:40 clock running here in the Super at third quarter. Tarantino under center. Pitches the ball to a new running back.
Handoff is to number 2.
Number 2.
Vaughn Harris. Brought down by number 75.
Siobhan Harris, one of the co-captains.
Well, I'll tell you, this Holliston defense is they're hanging in there. They're struggling a little bit, but they're hanging in there.
They haven't been pushovers, Jay.
No. I mean, there's still time in this ball game. Anything can happen. A turnover or something, and you get the ball back and score quickly. It's a one possession game.
Tarantino, right side. Finally pushed out of bounds, but another first down for Lincoln-Sudbury. Stops the clock with 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the Super at third quarter.
It's good for Lincoln-Sudbury's first down.
See, they got this ball with about 5:45 left to go in the third.
Referee's timeout.
They've already used about 3 minutes of that on this drive. So keeping the clock going, keeping the clock moving. They're moving the ball down the field. It's a tough recipe to have to defend.
Yeah, Lincoln-Sudbury is definitely going downhill right now. Well, fighting downhill.
And like I said,
running downhill. How do you say that?
Running downhill.
Slanted football field right now.
Well, it's the line of scrimmage, and they're winning the line of scrimmage, and they're just bigger and stronger. And as you said, when we open the game up, they have a lot of seniors on that team too. That makes a big difference. A lot of experience out there. Holliston's got some good seniors too, but. Got those water boys out there from the 4th grade travel team.
Your grandson's out in that group.
Nathan Canto. They got Dan LeMay's team out there. They're 2-0. They weren't scored upon.
I think it was just a cramp.
I read this week about, remember I told you about the pickle juice, right?
Oh, gosh, I've never heard about the pickle juice.
Okay,
Tell
so
me,
they
Jay.
said, here's the deal. They said the salt helps, but it's the vinegar that stimulates the neurons that make the muscles cramp up. So when you have that pickle juice and you get that vinegar in you, your neurons are going well or whatever. I don't know medically how to say it. They're going they're good, I guess. And that prevents the cramps.
There you have it from Dr. J.
Yeah, well, don't do as I do or as I say.
1st and 10 for Lincoln-Sudbury. Number 2. Wow. Nice speed rush there by Harris. What a changeup from Tasker. He really exploded through the line.
He does. Big, strong back.
Jake Brodsky. The run is good for Lincoln-Sudbury, 1st down.
What's the name of the athletic trainer that came back from Lincoln-Sudbury?
Nicole Sigmund. I think Nicole Sigmund is it?
Sigmund? It is? Nicole Sigmund? Sigmund?
Sigmund.
First and 10 from the 24-yard.
Clock running, 1:50 to go in the Super at 3rd.
Tarantino, left side, strung out. Pushed out of bounds there by number 13, Nick Flannery.
Pushed out of bounds by number 13, Nick Flannery.
Well, they just keep getting those 4 and 5 yards at a crack here.
Right. 2nd and 5. Tasker up the middle.
Whoa, right back.
Brodsky.
Handoff is to Matt Tasker.
And friend, who was that? Liam Brannigan.
Brought down by Liam Brannigan and Jake Brodsky. 3rd and 1.
Be 3rd and 1 for the Warriors. They just keep grinding the Panthers.
Timeout.
1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We've got a timeout in the super red 3rd quarter.
Well, this drive has been about 4.5 minutes, and they've taken the ball all the way down the field from like the 4-yard line.
They have matriculated it.
They have matriculated down the field. But I will say this, and I don't want to be Mary Sunshine up here all the time about this, but they're not quitting. And this is gonna show up later in the year. Holliston not quitting. Holliston playing tough. They're not giving in. It's a tough thing. As I said earlier, especially when a team start going downhill, as you said, Tom, they started running downhill, and you get those big offensive linemen just leaning on you as a defensive lineman. After a while, you get tired. It breaks down. Not just at the high school level.
They're bending, Jay.
Yeah, at all the levels. That happens at college and in the pros too. But they're coming up and they're still attacking. You know, and that's the type of thing you want to see from your team. Coach Yorf wants to see from his team, because both offensively and defensively, you want to know that team's got no quitting them. And if you come out here with nothing else tonight, you do want to know that that's the attitude of the team, and that will pay off. Believe me, that's going to pay off.
No plays off. Don't take any plays off.
No.
The next play is the most important one of the game.
And you still just one thing happening here quickly to turn in one change of possession, and you're in a one-possession game.
So 3rd and 1 for the Warriors at the 14. Tarantino.
I think he gave
it to Tasker.
He gave it to Tasker, and then he tush pushed.
Then he pushed. So what kind of tush push is that?
Yeah, a reverse tush push.
You heard it here first.
That's a push tush.
The gain is good for Lincoln-Sudbury.
Good. Lincoln-Sudbury 1st down. They're at the 12.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
Where are they?
Looks like about the 12.
I said 12. It's kind of hard to tell with the other striping on the field.
Well, I can tell by the goal line. He's 2 lines up from the goal line.
Oh, okay, good. Aren't your eyes great, Jay?
I'm wicked smart.
You are. And so humble, too. Tarantino to Harris.
I thought that was going to go to the outside. What Harris did is he just saw something open up and he got in there right off tackle.
Brought down after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
That's the last play of the Super Red third quarter. Panthers trail Lincoln-Sudbury 21-6.
21. Holliston 6.
Well, the defense can use a little break right here as they face a goal line situation. Be nice if they could return the favor and get a turnover from Lincoln-Sudbury.
Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah.
Helmets happen. Sometimes they land right on the ball.
You never know. It's a funny game. And you know the thing about the ball.
It's not round.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
So
I can't believe when you told me that last year.
It bounces all over the place. All the way. Every jibber-jabber left, jibber-jabber right, whatever. It goes everywhere. It's like a weeble. It wobbles, but it won't fall down. 12 minutes left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. Again, we want to thank all our sponsors. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sponsoring us and let us bring the game to a lot of the people who can't attend.
12 minutes on the clock in the Henry Studio, fourth quarter. And hopefully the fourth quarter is picture perfect for the Panthers.
There you go. I can't tell this music on. I don't know if that's from Carlos or if that's from the band. I can't tell. All right, here we go.
So 2nd down and 6 for the Warriors as we start the Henry Studio fourth quarter. Brannigan keeps it himself to the outside. Touchdown, Warriors.
Tarantino on the play. So it's just about almost a 6-minute drive. They held the ball. They drove 96 yards. A good drive from them, and Holliston's in pretty deep trouble right now.
Football's a grind, Jay, and sometimes they grind.
Yep.
They grind your cookies.
Yep. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. Ooh, almost blocked.
There was some good effort there on the extra point.
11:54 to go in the fourth quarter. The score.
So 28-6, Lincoln-Sudbury over the Panthers. Seems a long time since Matt Giblin went into the end zone on that 53-yarder.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass from Tommy Quinn, too. And actually, they probably would have scored down here again if they didn't fumble the ball.
Right, they had a nice drive going.
Beautiful pass to Rodenheiser down there, and you can't keep giving that ball up.
They've crossed midfield more than 3 or 4 times.
$11:54 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. I want to thank our crew tonight, Tom Harmon and Bruce Guilfoyle. You guys always doing an awesome job. Come up here, they set everything up. And, you and I walk up here and everything's all set for us and everything. So
they're like the drummer and the bass player. They hold it down.
Oh, okay. And we're like what, the guitar player?
We're like
and
the
singer?
Flute and the piccolo.
Oh, we're piccolo, all right.
Maybe like Jethro Tull, flute solo.
Jethro Bodine. That could go out of bounds. Nope. Oh, there's a flag coming in.
Made it to the return to the 35.
I thought I saw a flag. Maybe not.
I did.
Yeah. Nope.
Picked it up.
Remy Mandeville on the return.
So Remy Mandeville almost called for a fair catch on that. The Lincoln-Sudbury kicker is very good at getting it high in the air.
Yeah, he's a good kicker. He kicks those extra points. They're pretty long.
So Panthers will start from their own 35, 1st and 10. Murrow running from the tailback spot.
Handoff is to Max Morrow.
Max picks up 3, 2nd and 7.
We gotta find out though why Rodenheiser is playing outside.
I think they just changed it up to get two great athletes. We saw Rodenheiser with the long catch.
Yes.
So they're kind of interchangeable. Different features, but both speed and power. Quinn to throw. Gets to the left, fires.
That's a 50-50 ball. That'll be Holliston's ball.
Complete on the catch to Gimblett. What a great catch by Matthew Gimblett for a Panther first down.
Tremendous coverage by Lincoln-Sudbury. But Matt was able to hold that ball, control it. It's, like I said, that's one of those 50-50 balls that goes out there, and they both come down with it. That's an offensive ball.
It's those 50-50 balls you got to let your receiver make the play on.
Right.
Panther receivers with a lot of skill. So first down for the Panthers at the 48. 10:35 here in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. Quinn
now that's
gets out of bounds just across midfield.
See, a couple of plays in this game, he's been sacked because he went out of bounds, behind the line of scrimmage. That's a really nice play by Tommy. Tommy can do that. Tommy's a good athlete. He can get out there and he can run. He can use his speed and get out there. And that's going to help him as his receivers, if his receivers can come back and give him a target like Gimlet did on the last play.
So gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Ball's at the Lincoln-Sudbury 49. Handoff to Brodsky, number 44, the up back. And Brodsky rambles for another Panther first down.
Tom, the blocking on that play was just incredible. I don't know if they did a cross block or something, but it opened up a really big hole there.
Powers his way to the Lincoln-Sudbury 38-yard line.
So the ball's on the 38, 1st and 10.
First down.
10:14 clock running here in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. It's picture perfect so far, Jay.
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Quinn to throw. Puts it up long. Rodenheiser.
Ooh.
Pass from Tommy Quinn is intended for number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
He really fought for that ball. Just incomplete.
Yeah, kind of unlike the Gimlet situation. When he went up, he was able to take that away from the defender. It's a nice job by Austin.
2nd and 10.
I like the long pass too. You got to, at some point, you got to throw. You got to let this team and other teams who will be watching the films know that you can throw the ball deep.
Second and 10 for Holliston. Murrow up the middle. First down, Panthers. Wow, when he gets free, he's going to take somebody down with him.
It's good for the Panthers. First down.
And the chains move.
Holliston moved the ball. 9:30 left to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
So Murrow's rush inside the 30-yard line to the 28. 27.
Timeout.
We got a timeout, Lincoln-Sudbury here, with 9:21 to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. So Lincoln-Sudbury wants to talk to their team.
Yeah, they want to get out there and see what's going on. Holliston, this is what they need. They need to come out of here, hopefully get a score here, and come out of here with a little more oomph.
Well, you got a lot of oomph with all the runs they've had on this drive.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Tommy get out, left or right, get out of the pocket, and have somebody out in the flat who can get the ball to, and let them be one of the playmakers out there, do their thing.
What a great night for football here at Kamitian Field. We got the band, we got the Red Sea.
And I wanted to Lincoln.
So they were cooking hot dogs out in the parking lot. We got Joe here up in the booth.
Lincoln-Sudbury travels well, too. There's a lot of fans over there from Lincoln-Sudbury.
A couple of the moms gave us the right program, the right roster.
Yeah, nice people over there in Lincoln-Sudbury.
Very nice.
We'll be over there next year. Hope they treat us that well next year.
Quinn under center. Fakes it, rolls right.
Oh, yes.
Ducks away from one tackler.
Tommy Quinn is brought down in the backfield by number 55.
He got away from the first guy.
Second and
Loss of 10 on the
got to be 20.
and 20.
Carlos said 20, so I say 20.
yeah, I was going to say wicked long.
Wicked long.
Second down.
Second down for the Panthers.
Interesting backfield.
Pitch to Rodenheiser. Rodenheiser puts his shoulder down at the 25.
Number 2, Austin Rodenheiser.
Okay, that's half of it back and more.
He got like 12, 13 yards on that.
Gain of about 13 yards on the play.
That's why I was kind of wondering why he wasn't in there running back. But of course, the other thing is too, these guys they're only teenagers, and he ran the ball a lot and played a full game out there in Wayland the other day. So you're out there playing a full game, you got to switch him off a little bit.
Quinn on under center, 3rd and 7. Pitch to Rodenheiser. Goes to the wide side of the field.
First down.
Another Panther first down.
Getting some good blocking from that line now.
So the Panthers move the chains. They've driven from their own 35-yard line deep into Lincoln-Sudbury territory with 8:06 to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter. So it looks like it's going to be first and 10 from the 14.
14-yard line.
Rodenheiser up the middle.
Ooh, nice move.
Bounces it outside. Close to a first down.
Rodenheiser.
Now you see
The Panthers got something going on the ground here right now.
Well, they do, and that's because the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage right now.
Coach McKay must not be too happy.
He's an Ashland boy,
Yes, he is. Is it his brother who's the coach over there?
I don't know.
Cousin?
I don't even know if they're related, to be honest with you.
Really? 2nd and 2. Ball's on the 6-yard line.
Oh, nice.
Go to the
reverse.
up back.
That should be
Morrow.
still close to a first down.
Morrow up the middle.
No? Oh, he's right at the 5.
So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Short gain on the play.
So you think this is 4-down territory?
Brings up
Jay, I think I just look up the definition of 4-down territory, and this is it.
This was the picture in the book.
This is the picture right now. 3rd and 1 from the 6, from the 5. Handoff to Murrow. No, that wasn't Murrow. Was that Brodsky? I didn't see who got that ball. That was McGrath.
First down.
McGrath on the carry.
First down.
So the Panthers get first and goal at the 4-yard line.
Panthers, first down.
This is great. You want to get in there and score, and that's awesome. But you want to do it a little bit quicker. A little bit of urgency here.
One day at a time, Jay.
No. You can't. You don't have time to do one day at a time.
Rodenheiser to the corner. Reaches. Touchdown, Panthers! Austin Rodenheiser. From 4 yards out. Puts the Panthers on the board again.
Well, that's what they were looking for, a sustained drive. Did two things. Obviously, the most important is you get that score, but the other thing is you get that defense, and especially that defensive line, a little bit of rest. That was a great job by the offensive line. They really controlled the ball game, and they've controlled the whole fourth quarter so far.
Rodenheiser with his second touchdown of the season.
It was a beautiful touchdown, too. Where he dove right in across the line there.
Panthers go for 2. Murrow in motion. Quinn rolls right. Knocked down.
Knocked down.
So with 5:44 to go in the Henry Studios fourth quarter, it's Lincoln-Sudbury 28, the Panthers 12.
The game, the score, Lincoln-Sudbury 28, Holliston 12.
I know you hate when I do this, Tom, but
You mean be right?
I just got to do this. If they can hold them here and get one more score and get inside 14 points, that's going to really help them with the strength of schedule.
Well,
I know you don't like
Jay,
you
that drive and that touchdown was a real boost because the offensive line had most of the effort in that one and really was a confidence builder for the line.
Yeah, it really was. And, you know, those are the types of things you build off of, you know. And
so a picture-perfect Henry Studio fourth quarter so far.
I like the way you keep framing it that way.
Oh! Well, we just tell Lincoln-Sudbury to hang it up right now.
Yeah. Oh, I get the picture. Time for an onside kick. And they're up protecting against it. This is where you need one of those little... Go right over that second group of receivers back there. Right over the first line and the second line on the side and send somebody really fast down.
Jake Brodsky calls his teammates together, ready for the kick. Onside kick attempt.
Yeah, they got it. They fell right on it.
Onside kick is recovered by Lincoln-Sudbury. Number 12, Ryan Gallagher fell on it.
So the Warriors recover and will start at their own 47-yard line.
So let's see if the defense can respond here.
Lincoln-Sudbury will take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Let's see what the defense can do.
First down.
Tarantino hands off on the jet play to Canto. He's got a first down for the Warriors.
Dominic Canto on the end around.
That's the first time we've seen that this game.
The game is good for Lincoln-Sudbury first down.
it's an interesting quandary sometimes when you're a coach in your first game. It's like, I don't want to show the next team everything, but I'd like to see how this is going to work too. So sometimes you don't show everything at this point in the game, and other times you're going to try stuff that, you might look at, you might need later on in the season.
Tarantino to Tasker. Panthers push back.
Handoff is to Matt Tasker.
And what you're seeing now is Tarantino.
Stood up by a host of
He's going to just let this clock run down. They're playing the clock game now, and you'll see we talked about this last week in Wayland, where the back judge will signal when there's 10 seconds left, and he'll probably count in his mind 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, and then go and eat up as much as the clock as they can. 4:14, the clock running in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
2nd and 5 for Lincoln-Sudbury.
second down.
Oh, nice tackle in the open field.
Was that Paul?
Was it Rodenheiser
He's
or Gimblett?
backfield by number 3,
Matt Gimblett with the tackle. They went to the jet play to the other side to Harris. This time it stopped for a loss of 4. So 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors.
You got to contain Tarantino here. And I would not be surprised if he's throwing the ball here either.
3rd down and 9.
Tasker.
I don't get it. He must really be behind these backs. The Holliston players must not be able to see him, because they hand the ball off to him, and there's always 2 or 3 guys right there, but Tasker just kind of gets away from him, and it's not like he's using his speed to do it. He's waiting for his block. He does a great job waiting for his blocking, by the way. He does a very good job of an excellent runner that way. But it just seems like there's always a Holliston player, 2 or 3 players right there, and then he's gone. Next thing you know, he's around the corner.
He's got a great motor.
And 1.
4th down and 1. See if they go for the reverse tush push.
4th down and 1.
Handoff to Tasker.
Oh, it's a good surge by that offensive line.
They fell forward for the 1st down.
Yeah, now with...
So clock running with 2:49 to go here in the Henry Studios. Nearly picture perfect fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you, Holliston gave them a good game tonight, Tom. They
did.
This is a good team. This Lincoln-Sudbury team is really good. We really didn't know what to expect. Did they come in here? Are they going to be really good? Are they going to be okay? Are we going to be better than them? Or what the story is? Because, like I said, you don't know until about that 3rd game after the 3rd game of the season. But I can tell you right now, this is a good ball club. They're big. They're well coached. You can see that their defense runs to the ball. They do it all very, very well.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Tasker stopped right away.
To Matt Tasker.
Tackled by Kyle Raffy, number 33.
Kyle Raffy, they changed his number last week.
Messed us all up.
Yeah, they wanted to get him into the I think the offensive backfield too, and as well as playing back in the linebacker. Good player. He's only a junior wrestler.
2nd down and 10 for the Warriors.
Clock running, 1:25 left to go in the ball game in the Henry Studio fourth quarter.
Tarantino
Reverse.
to number 11 on the reverse.
Handoff is to number 11.
Gain of 8.
And I think what you may see here is the victory formation, because they only have to run 2 more plays.
Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. It'll be
Third down and 3. Or 2. Let's see what the Lincoln-Sudbury does.
Clock running down.
Both coaches just letting it run.
Yeah.
It's been a very competitive game.
Good ball game. Obviously, you know, you kind of wish that Holliston had won the ball game. But I do like the fight in the team. I like the attitude of the team. I like the way they came back. They didn't quit. I kept saying this, you know.
Oh, that last drive and score was wonderful.
Yeah, and that's going to help. You know, a lot of people don't understand how much that helps. You know, you come in there, if they had not scored there, and you know, and they get in the Lincoln-Sudbury scored down here and beat them like 35-6 or something. That's a lot different than 28-12.
Right.
It gives you something to build on, and you know that you got your offense, you got your defense, you see things getting better. I will say, I will grade the offensive line is getting a little bit better than in the Wayland game. So once again, I'm seeing improvement in that offensive line. The defensive line, I think you got to
they get a passing grade for that sustained drive in my eyes.
Yeah, and
65 yards is nothing to sniff about.
In the defensive line, you know, they can get a little more out of that defensive line with who you have back there in the linebacker and defensive back situation. You know, it's going to be a plus for you.
Third down and 2 with 7 seconds to go in the Henry Studio fourth quarter. Tarantino just has to take a knee, and that will be the last play of the ball game as the clock clicks down.
That's the end of the football game. With the final score.
So Lincoln-Sudbury comes into Holliston and beats the Panthers 28-12. But still a lot of good takeaways for this Panther team, as their record goes to 1-1.
Yeah, it's good. Good ball game. First of all, the ball game was really good. You know, they kept it in there. Both
the atmosphere and the crowd was great too.
I like this Lincoln-Sudbury team. I think they're going to do well, and if they do very well, that's going to be very good for Holliston, because Holliston played a decent game against them. And you know, again, that's all we want to see is improvement. If you don't get that win, whether you get the win or not, you want to see improvement, and we have seen improvement tonight.
Oh, absolutely, Jay.
We look forward to seeing you.
No time to rest on your laurels, though.
Nope. Next week
Concord Carlisle coming in here.
Concord Carlisle and then Canton. Then we go away to Canton. I've had 2 very, very tough games, and then we get into TVL.
Do you know what time the game is next Friday?
6 o'clock. Next Friday.
Thank you, Carlos.
So final score from Kamitian Field. Lincoln-Sudbury 28, Holliston 12. I want to thank Bruce Gill for you. Awesome, buddy. Thank you very much. And Tom Harmon, hi, buddy, on the camera, bringing the camera. Tom, you did a great job tonight.
You too,
always.
Jay. You know you were right a lot.
The only thing I saw tonight was improvement in the offensive line and improvement in you.
Oh, my gosh.
Final
my
score,
head's going to get too big.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.